And we've got a man of God in with us. And it's good to have these brothers coming in from time to time, especially to help us with some structure. We're here for a particular event coming up on the 27th. I want to start a conversation with man in crisis, really. The male or the man, the male man, if you want to use that term. And I'm looking at our dailies, so there's so many things possible to talk about, which are very, very worrying, especially for men generally. And I know you have got the heart of a man, and it's something that you keep talking about. Men in crisis, there's the hunt now for this youngster. They held a couple of guys. Some of them have confessed being a part of, it's alleged, a part of the Wickenham West Dem murders. And it's sad.
Certainly is. Good morning, everybody. Thank you again, Mark. And you said men in crisis, that's how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is so. But we believe that they're good men. And we believe that the men who are at their worst, if they find the answer, who we offer as the Lord Jesus Christ, any man in crisis can be changed. We believe that in every man there's a finer man, a better man. And we commend those who are, taking up prestige position of like going into the military and offering themselves in wholesome and constructive engagements. But of course, there is the whole sense of, like you said, reading through the daily paper, even without names, most times you project that it's a man who did this. The accidents, minibus drivers, most of them are male. And so it continues to be a situation that needs to be addressed holistically. But we believe at the pinnacle of that is a man's relationship with his creator. Not giving attention to serving God. Most men give attendance to some form of worship. And so we have a heart for men. We want to see men change. 3 men changing today makes room for another 6 tomorrow. Because if every changed man becomes a testimony in his community, in his home, then that goes a long way in advocating that those who he influences, that they too can come under the same influence of that transformative power. And so we're here to talk about prison break.
Yes, prison break.
Prison break.
Breaking the chains off.
Yeah, this is breaking out of prison.
Yeah.
We really believe that the time is ripe. It has been for a long time. The month of September is no exception. And so we have a team coming from the U.S., from California in particular, headed by Pastor Ron Vietti. And we are hosting Prison Break 2013 at the National Gymnasium, basketball court, actually. We're setting up a tent, for a big tent for Man Tent. We've been on television for a number of years, and now we host a program called Man Tent TV on Channel 9. But this is a wonderful opportunity for brothers and men who, are inclined towards their own need. Because not everybody is inclined towards meeting that need or having that need addressed for change. And it's like breaking out of old habits, breaking out of philosophies and ideologies that have imprisoned us, attitudes that have enslaved us, and it forms behavior. Behavior points to character. Character points to destiny. So that is what Prison Break is about. We've invited the finest of the finest. We have, first and foremost, we have Second Coming Band, who will be taking the lead in providing quality music. And this is not like a regular church service. It's going to be radically different. And we want to invite the mothers to send out their teenage sons. Let's stop complaining and let's compliment each other's efforts to make a difference in the lives of our men.
And as we have on screen there, it says, and this is what we're talking about, guys, Prison Break camp meeting. It said because every man either just broke free from something or has something he needs to break free from now.
No.
And it's the now we're talking about.
That's
we're talking about the now. We're talking about the now. This is what Pastor Vietti looks like. If you guys are looking, yes, Pastor Vietti, the top there.
Very unconventional.
Yeah, cool looking guy, but he's got a message for men. The date is going to be Friday. We see there the 27th. Yeah, venue National Stadium, National Gymnasium, and we've got it starts at 18 hours, 6 in the evening, and come one, come all. It's important for men to have a place where they can assemble and talk freely and interact. Not enough of that is happening. And I think sometimes guys with issues, guys that want to talk, they really need to share with someone. Everybody's busy doing their own thing.
That's right.
And so in the meeting of men to talk, and I keep saying, a man has to lead a man. A man has to lead a man. I mean, yeah, we love our women, we love our mothers, we love our sisters and our wives, but a man has to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what many brothers are looking for. And I think that role model, missing from the picture, sometimes contributes to what we have got in society.
Yeah. Man must lead a man. One of the things that we saw as we looked at the geese in flight is not permanent leadership, but complementary leadership.
Right.
Where the geese fly in the pointed arrow formation, and the one in front is actually cutting breaking the wind for the others behind.
Yeah.
And so each one breaks the wind for the other one.
For the other.
And so as he goes forward and he exhausts his strength from his position of leadership, it's amazing to see that happen as this one draws back and another one takes the lead.
Yes.
I think men are so conscious of their own leadership that they are and insistent on it that many times they're not open and free for someone to dominate them. And so Man Tent 2013 is not about that. It's not the aloft and the below. It's an opportunity for us to stand on equal ground and celebrate our manhood. Everybody has something that they got free from that they should really celebrate, because one is your freedom connotes that there is possibility to get free, and there's some things you really can't free yourself from.
Right.
You need outside help.
Yeah.
And so Prison Break is an opportunity for that brother who's struggled with his own insecurities, his own weaknesses and failures, to get some outside help, help outside of himself to break out of that prison.
Correct.
That's what we offer.
All right. Finally, in 30 seconds, who should come to Man Tent?
Every man. Every man, Jack. Every man, Jack. Teenagers, the older teenagers, granddads. I was very, very warmed. I met a gentleman in the Gaffers complex, an old man. He's not moving with a clip, but he's there supervising his 30-something-year-old son, I think he said. And as they walked around, he recognized, shook my hand, and he said that he watches that program with his wife every time we're on. It's a good program, keep it up and so on. He could be doing something else. But the encouragement from an older man who appreciates your freedom, not just to be free, but to offer freedom to other men. And so we'll keep doing what we're doing. The fact is, fruitfulness requires, at the very first, it requires multiplication. Be fruitful is the blessing. How do you do that? Multiply, replenish, use up all your resources and grab some more help. That's what we're doing. And subdue the things that are difficult and take dominion. And so we believe that the Guyana man, there's great possibility for him.
Great possibility for the Guyana man, regardless of your situation, your circumstance, or your crisis. And for a crisis, of course, you need Christ. Don't forget that. In a crisis, you need Christ. There's the only way of getting out of a crisis. Anyhow, Pastor, thanks for coming in. And we wish you all the best. In fact, we'll be hearing more from you, and I hope to be there as well. Something I don't want to miss.
Thank you.
And it's something that is going to be beneficial to all men that go to it.
That's right.
Hearing from what somebody else would have experienced being there is not going to cut it, brother. You need to be there.
Thank you.
So thanks again. Prison Break Camp Meeting.
One night only.
One night only. The 27th, coming Friday.